Hello and welcome. How are you doing today? Today I am planning to show you that how we disassemble these connection rods, and they are in between this crankshaft part, this part, and then there is in these holes there are pistons, and I need to open these bolts in here, and then I think that we can take those connection rods away, and there is this bolt what size is 10 millimeter, and there is interesting thing that we need tool where is this 12 corner. This means that there is 12 corner and size is 10 millimeter or 3 divided 8 inches, and this 12 corner means that inside of this socket there is 12 corners, and as you can see there is many corners, and this tool fits in here, and in here there is interesting thing that this is first time when some Toyota's bolts are ticked, and for that I need to do so that I need hammer, and then I little bit hammer this head in here in this way. And now this tool is, this socket is in enough ticked, and then I use this my longer bar French. Both sides is like, I think that this is like 1.5 feet long, like 40 centimeter. Then I insert that in here, and I start to a little bit rotate. Okay, and now this bolt opens. Okay, good. And then when this is so ticked, and now this bolt, this is in like difficult to open, I a little bit move my hand, and I try to take this. Okay, now it opens, and then I try to open this next one, next socket in there, and again I hammer a little bit this, and now it go through, and then I open that bolt good, and then I move my hand a little bit that in this way that I can take this socket and out. Okay, and then there is next in there, and for that I inserted my socket in there, and then a little bit hammering, and then again I insert this French in there, and these bolts are not super thick but quite thick. And then I move my hand again, and then I pull up this. Okay, and then next one, it is in here, little bit hammering. Okay, and it opens. Good. Interesting. The next one is there. It's in here, and then a little bit hammering, and again, and it is open. Good. And then a little bit move again, and then next is there, and this goes. Okay, and it is open, and then next one it's in here, and then I open that also. Okay, it is open. Again, a little bit movement. And the next final bolt. Okay, it opens. And then I rotate. Then I rotate this bolt out, and we can see that what kind of bolt we have. Okay, and there is this bolt, and it's very oily, and now it's stuck in here. I can't take this bolt out because this is so thick, and that's I insert that back in there, and then I little bit move that. This is actually quite bad. Okay, now it's open. Okay, and then I use my hand and I take all of these bolts away. Here is first bolt. Size is like 2 inches, 5 centimeter, and there is the sides. This looks in that one, 12 corners, and there is this other side. And look, this central area, it's more shaper. It is not so wide than in here. Here is more short. This is not so thick in here. Okay. Okay, and then I take here this next bolt. Here is similar. Then in here. Okay, there is similar. And this is like bad place. Okay, and there is similar. And then next in here. Then I use that. Maybe this helps a little bit. Okay, and then next one in. Then this is the final bolt. Okay. Now all bolts are away, and then I think that maybe this part can go away, and also in here I need to do in here those paintings, and I go to take my painting pencil. Okay, and here is this my painting pencil, and first I need to paper that I clean those oily things away. And here I take this oily away, also here and in here and then in here, and then it's important that I do these markings. And now I use in here this X symbol. There is X, and in here is double X. Now I remember that there is 2, not 3, and there is 3 symbols, and here is 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. And here is then, this must be something different. I use only line in here. Then I remember that this part fits in this connection road. Then I take these parts away. This is first one, and there is by the way this bearing what must fit also in same place, and that's I clean that, and I do in here my markings to one line here, because I have to remember that both parts fits together. Okay, this was, and then here is that one. And in here I need to take a small screwdriver. Okay, now I have a very small screwdriver. First it is, and it fits in here. And then I can take those bearings out. And in here I clean that face, and in here I do this one X symbol. This in here, good, and then next one is in here, and there was 2X, and in here I take that away, a little bit cleaning, and 2X, X. Okay, and then next one, and there was 3X, and then the spearing out, and 3. And here 3X. Okay, now there is 3X. And then there is, and then there was these. There was those 2 lines. Okay, good to remember. And there was 1 line. I take also these bearings out. This is like okay. And here is this symbol, and I do in here 2 lines also in here. There are those 2 lines. 1, 2. Okay. Good. And now I think that I have take all of those bearing plates out, and then I believe that I can lift this. I take one hand in here and one in here, and I lift this crankshaft away, and if everything goes fine, this should go. Okay, and by the way, here is one bearing in here, or actually seal, but I think that we need to take out, and next we look at that sealing a little bit more. Okay, and here was one sealing in here, or gasket, what connects this crankshaft to flywheel and clutch area. And then I take that carefully out, and there is that sealing. This kind of sealing. And now we remember that when we looked at video, that in what position it was, in maybe in that position. Okay, good check later. Okay, now I think that can I take this now out and lift this. Okay, now it seems that this connection crankshaft is ready to lift out. When I a little bit move that in this way, those connection rods moves, and then we look those. When I a little bit move that, there is this connection rod in here. They have, and there is also this one is released, but those two are, and now they are released. Okay, now I start to lift this up. Okay, and next I start to lift up this crankshaft a little bit carefully, one finger in here, and now, okay, and now there are those two bearings, those side bearings in here. They drop in there. They are in there, in these holes. When I lift that up, there is this bearing is in there, and for that I can take it out, I need tongs, and maybe these tongs are too big, but I need to, in what way? Okay, there is this bearing, but I need to now remember that in which way this was in here, this plate. Okay, and these parts fits in there. Okay, I believe that it should be in that side. Okay. Okay, and then I take this crankshaft away, and it is in here. This is this crankshaft. There is this crankshaft, and then there is this one side bearing, and the next one is in that hole, and just in there. It was in here. Okay, and then it's good to notice that this in block there is this connection joint, this bolts in here, that this block connects nicely. Okay, and is there anything specific in this crankshaft? No, I can't see anything specific in here. Okay, and then we look this crankshaft a little bit closer. Okay, and here is this crankshaft. It is in here, and when we look this crankshaft, there is symbols. L4 is in here, and there is also those symbols than 21, 2. Let's look those symbols closer. There are those symbols, 21, 2, 32, and then there is 0, 37L, L2 in here. Okay. And what is this other side? There are those small holes, and then in those holes in there this oil goes through in those holes, like in here there is oily hole and it makes this lubrication. Okay, and there is this crankshaft. Okay, and there is this other side. Okay, and this was that part, and we continue, and thank you for watching.